Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears.
Can't get the ball in my absolute forward. Defense, I'm trying to make something of it. I'm trying. By my mission, Breaking Bad, baby, cool out there. I thought the league that I wasn't ready, I can get out my head. Get ready.
Now James on first down. The Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit. They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there was a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated.
New York set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Flush to his right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there. That'll bring up second down. Even though he's a fourth-rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft, undrafted free agents that become big-time players, Pro Bowl players. So you never know. Fourth-round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes.
Take a why you cut in? Go out. Why are you cutting in? I ever cut in when I got the ball.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling?
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard.
Come on, defense. All I need you to do. Thank you, defense. This is a W. It's a W. Our defense is doing good. This is a W.
Off the play fake. James.
Yeah, that's Big Daddy James.
To Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Take one, come on, take one.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They don't have
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
Why are you going back? Why are you going backward?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
Go forward. You're a fullback.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night, they were in New York.
I ain't telling on my bros. I ain't
to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the
20.
quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Now a throw to the end zone, first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
No, don't put shoulder on. Don't do it.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Don't I take matters in my own hand?
James.
I take matters in my own hand.
It's caught, Shepard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise.
What are you doing?
You don't have the same catch radius with the
What are you? I
bigger
was trying to pass the square.
They corral him just a
Click on. This the second time you did this season.
11
Second time.
Oh, first down
you could have had a touchdown. Okay, but since you want to stop touchdown, you're going to get a touchdown.
Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense,
get one.
Be aware of
and you can get one, but don't stop it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and 3. Moving backwards on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devin White brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
If he just wouldn't not come around that edge.
Coming up at halftime, we'll send you across
you thought you go somewhere, no, you can protect me.
Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown.
Baby girl, I want you for the rest of my life.
To throw is James. Off the play fake. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They go play action here on first down. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. James to throw on 2nd down. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago.
Yeah,
and I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And
across my body. Across my body.
They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
That is caught inside the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Ready. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the curl.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
I'm gonna do that same play. I'm gonna do. Oh, I guess not. And here's where I get scared when I'm alone.
The New York set to take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Is for anyone, anytime at
So
all.
I can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Yeah,
Right, you
I
know
heard that
coach
too.
said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all.
Trying to blend my image, want to smoke. Yeah, it is way
17 yards and a giant first down.
One
of the feature points in the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field for a quarterback. That's one of the better ways to get him, but he has to be careful not to wait too long.
Cannot time it. The point of thing is taking the dimes. He hates the fight. We got money running this ball. You say you would kill it. Stop it. In the shootout, yo, girls drop you really up. I pull up, I let them go. And just fucking 50 you up in there. I don't know. Put a check on your shoulder. With respect to the doctor. I'm a big dog, great day. You was solid. My son thought I meant me a father.
Second and 11.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Yeah, Saquon, we a different team from the first 2 weeks. We are a different team.
New York.
A different team. The defense is doing great.
Here's James on first and 10. Flushed out right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving
if I don't succeed the first time, I get up and do something. No, I want to throw it out of the back. See, if I have some accuracy and the O-line, we going to the Super Bowl.
More emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. He can run
first.
for it, and he will.
That's first.
Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Get out of my way.
Eluding the pressure right.
Why? How come I'm not flying?
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman.
Good cut.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Back now in Tampa. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Back to throw.
I see you, Sterling.
James.
Oh.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this
Rocket
just
League.
right from the beginning.
Come on,
I thought he
Saquon.
might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things.
Oh, good,
and it's
good
not just the
protection.
offensive line.
Good
It's everyone.
protection.
You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking
Thank you, Owen.
downfield
Good
and making sure that
protection.
they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
No, let's do
but
it
as
first.
many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers
Oh
on.
no, this ain't no video game.
Not an
Real life.
issue.
Come on, Saquon. Come on, Saquon, run. Run, Saquon.
At the 7-yard line.
Crap, Saquon.
That's
It
how the
is good,
completion
Saquon.
goes for
It's good.
4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
So
Okay.
many things have to
Got
come
one
together
time.
just
Got one
right for
try.
a screen pass
Got one
to
try
break for
only.
big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on
I want
that
this
play,
stuff like
the
I'm
defense
dinner.
was
I
able
started
to
this stuff,
disrupt
I will
things
finish.
and hold it to a short game.
I got him
Go
there.
with the keeper.
Ooh.
Boy, no chance.
We good, we good.
The New York set to take the field.
We good.
James now.
I'm
Throwing on
zooming.
first down.
I'm zooming.
Buying time to his left. And he
I ain't
slides
about
to
to get hit.
avoid the hit. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
I got the
Not
burners
there,
on me.
not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ooh, that's a pit. Bro, this is
Now,
dumb.
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
should've.
but it winds up falling incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping him honest on deep.
Tate
I wasn't trying to
bringing
pass
it
to
in
him.
for the
I was trying to
Giant
pass the circle
touchdown.
to do who's coming across, but that works too.
Golden Tate, his They'll try and run with their fullback.
Oh yeah, that's what a fullback's supposed to be doing. I'll
Nice
take
run
that
there,
out of
9
you.
yards,
I will
and
take
it'll be
that.
2nd down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly
This one
right.
was
I
still
know it's
with me.
not something we actually want to talk about.
The
but
first
as a
one when they went to the
defender,
carnival.
4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down. 4 quarters worth of pounding. And now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you. And a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Looking to throw. James out left. Allison's
Don't
got
go out
it.
about.
And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Well, we won. Let me just go ahead and get into the next game. We are back
Sports.
playing against the Redskins.
On tap
We
is what should be
in
a
Washington.
pretty good
It's
matchup
getting
between the
fun, baby.
Washington Redskins and the New.
Oh no, I lied. We are in New York. I didn't know that. I would have paid attention. Smoking on that key. I'm feeling good. Floating on the clouds. Feeling good.
Now James on first down.
Zooming.
Forced down to
Zooming.
his left.
I was trying to slide, but hey, that was
Solid
too.
way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in.
Dude.
But somehow he was
Oh,
able to
goodness
tuck it
gracious,
away
how?
and get away for a gain.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all
gotta
week in
stop,
practice,
watch
getting
stuff
ready
like
for
that.
this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense
How I
a
go
little
for
bit,
6
loosen
points,
them
feel
up,
like I'm
now back on
LeBron.
their heels.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past
Oh, was that
the
man?
50. gain
I'm
of
about to
13.
burn
It's
him.
a first down.
Oh, no.
The numbers in last
Come on,
week's
bro.
contest for
Come on, Tate.
Ingram.
I trust you,
4
Tate.
catches,
That's
64
triple
yards.
coverage.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up
I thought he
falling
caught that for me,
incomplete.
and I really thought
Tighten
he
up the
caught that.
coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up. The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Back to throw. James.
Zoom me.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
Oh, yeah.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's
What you gonna do about
first
it?
down on a gain of 16.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy,
I could zone.
you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
You doing the counter?
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one.
Take on, come on.
You and I
Why
talk
did you
often about
stop?
trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking to throw. James.
That's touchdown.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram.
Okay. Going tough.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley.
Oh, come on, Saquon. Run faster, you
And
way
from the
faster.
25, they work this to the 29.
Yeah.
A gain of 4.
Okay, I guess we ain't gonna be running the
Now,
ball
after
no
the
more.
running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6, rolling to his left.
Move, get out my way.
Past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Yeah, I get it.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it.
Wait,
They
what?
need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. These two teams all tied after one. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football.
What do I not have to do?
Got it with a 1st and 10.
I can't get tackled for
To
that.
throw is James on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
I have nowhere to move.
Gets to
My receiver is not open. My line is doing all right,
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack.
Hey, nowhere to go.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifts to the other side of the football.
No. Defense. What happened to you? You guys doing awesome.
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football.
Easy dub
and
for New
tomorrow
Orleans.
night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh, Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams. Well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. That goes for a gain of 31. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 at enemy territory.
Dagger.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Looking up here with Trent Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Glover Quinn.
That wasn't what I wanted to happen.
New York set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
That's first down.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. James.
I wanted to happen, didn't happen.
It's hauled in by Shepard.
And we have to go for it.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clean.
Get out, get out.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up.
I was trying to throw it out of bounds. And they score. We come
New
right
York
back.
set to take the field.
You don't have a stop. We're coming right back.
James throwing on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I can move in the pocket.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Looking to throw. James. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Why am I so slow in the pocket?
Jonathan Bostic in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there.
They didn't protect him.
That's just so difficult for them because just think about it.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jonathan Bostic in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the...
And defense did not do anything.
New York set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
Oh, my God.
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Fast pace.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Ooh.
Back to throw. James. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Oh.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there.
Protection. I have no protection.
But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
I don't.
Like the way I said that, in his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Yes.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
I'm trying my best to get back in there.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. Did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The New York set to take the field. Here's James on first down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. James now, off play action. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Now we'll play fake here on first down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now James looking to throw on second down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a...
Ain't nothing about to happen.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good...
I will see you guys. I don't even know. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. I'm trying my absolute hardest. Probably won't happen. Matter of fact, we lost 3 games. 300. We about to do 3 games. I'm gonna see you guys when we get to the next game. Matter of fact, y'all, I don't think I could fit a 4th game in here. Because if I think about it, it's 6 o'clock. You take me my first one, 2 episodes. And I got school tomorrow. And I don't feel like going through that much. Cause the Vikings are the one. So I'm just gonna see y'all. I'm gonna try to see y'all tomorrow. If not, just cause notifications don't say y'all be ready. But peace.